We are live. Hello ladies and gentlemen to the round 2 DLR Championship PlayStation Division 1, and this is going to be a very interesting one since, you know, it is round 2 and currently I believe Alpine is leading the standings. No, I think that's the Xbox division. I'll have a look now. Is the current team what are leading the championship? Oh, it isn't up yet. Right, sorry. I just need to get the link. Alright, so he should be the first one on our outlap. And we'll just get everything telemetry, full truck on that. Right, so I think it's gonna be is. And it is. Alright, I'm a poet. Very good poetry. So this is gonna be a very interesting race since, you know, anything can happen. Oh, what's happened there? Has he hit the barrier? Has Diego hit the barrier? I'm not sure. I'm going to try and get a better look at his car. I need a better view, game. I don't see any end plate damage, so it's okay. Now, Danny is one of the esports drivers in the league, and he's very quick. So, to be on board with is, since it is a little bit wet and slippery, it's going to be quite tough for the drivers out there today. There's no DRS either, and it's, you know, wet, as all of you can see, so it's going to be quite difficult going down into turn 1. You want to get as much traction as you can out of turn 1, and going down into turn 2. Usually have the DRS. You want to take it around second gear, you're taking it around 65 miles per hour. Then they just want to hit the apex, and didn't really. And that's a 30.3, what is very good around here in wet conditions. Round in the corner where people spin a lot, which he doesn't, and he still has a lot of time to play with. And just needs to take it cautiously, make sure he does not lose what is very easily. And as you can, there is a lot of wet patches in the third sector. Second sector, sorry. Now entering the third sector. He takes it very cleanly. Going down, short shifting into fifth gear. Rounding the hairpin. Going down into the final corner now. Taking it around the third gear. Short shifting into fourth to maximise your traction. And the banker lap is going to be a 1:26.6, so it is very strong. And now Geordie is going to round the final corner, and it's going to be 27.1. He's the next person to cross the line. It's going to be TSR. Oh, does Rita goes faster than TSR? Goes a fourth quickest with a 29.1. Now Danny Ismola is just starting the third sector now. Will he be able to beat Does Weasel, who is on provisional pole around here in Hungary? Taking a very tidy line through here now, going around in the final corner now. Will he beat them? Will he beat him? No, he won't. He'll go P3 just behind Is. Anyone else about to finish their lap? Okay, I think the next one is gonna be D-Boss. Sorry about my voices. I got a little sore throat. Is my audio working? I think it is. Oh, his chick goes fastest with a 1:26.8. That's very strong. Now this Weasel is also 100 tenths off his time, and he loses back end a little bit there, and it costs him around a tenth of a second. That could have been the pole lap he could have had. But remember, they do have fresh sets, and I imagine both of them will go on a fresh set of softs, or is Izchik setting or is he setting another lap? I can't see. Oh, I think he's quicker in his first sector. I'm not quite sure. Who else is on the lap? Ryan is on the lap. He's about to finish it in around 20 odd seconds. Just entering the final sector now. He locks up the Riz quite a bit there, going down into the last two corners. Now he locks up the left front quite heavily, short shifting into fourth gear. He wants to try and maximise all his traction. Now going down into the final corner now. I don't think he'll beat any of the top five, but it is going to be. Oh no, he will. He's P8 for Ryan. Now Diego, I believe, is going to be the next to cross the line. Now it's Izchik on the final lap. Yes, he is. Will he beat his PB to extend his pole position lead? And yes, he will, by a good margin, four times quicker than his previous time. 1:26.4. And now Dos Beatles also 2 tenths up on his time. Did he bother though? What? That must be wrong. Who's the next person to cross the line? I think it's going to be D-Boss. I'm not sure how to say his name, but I don't think he's on a flying lap. Now Danny, 300 tenths quicker in the second sector. Now will he be able to pull out a stonking lap here in Hungary? Rounding the final corner now, taking it in third gear, short shifting into fifth to maximise his traction. Across the line, it's going to be P2, 1:28.4, just only 12 thousandths off Izchik. That is a very good lap and a very solid lap around her. He should be very happy about that lap, since not many people will be able to beat it. Oh, VFR went third. I didn't see that. Only 40 thousandths off Izchik. That's not bad at all. Now Vito is on a flying lap, I believe. And yes, he is. He's 46 thousandths up on his previous time. I don't think that will gain him any position, but did he make a mistake on his last flying lap? I'm not sure. Now rounding the final corner, will he improve on his 1:27.6? Yes, he will. He does P6. He beats Divos by 300 tenths on a second. Oh, Ryan had a big hit there. A very big hit. I think he locked up his rears or his fronts. I couldn't see properly. Well, that's a lot of damage done on that Alpha Tauri there. He's lost the whole front wing. That's not very good at all. Now Geordie is going to be finishing the second sector very shortly, but he invalidates at turn 8, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I need to get my water. I need to stay hydrated. My mouth is very dry. Now Tom, how's it going to say? only 7 minutes to do 20 now. You know, 144. No, 140.4. Now, is that a proper lap? I'm unsure. But he did go 100 times quicker as previous time. Will he be able to pull off something here and try to get his Ferrari into the top 5? As he goes a little bit wide there, touches the grass. So we get a very nice helicopter view here. Now in sector 3, just starting it. With the final 3 corners to go. No, 2 corners, sorry. He keeps it very neat in turn 12. I'm just gonna guess it at this point, rather than the final corner now. He puts his Ferrari P10. He beats Diego by 6/10 of a second. Ooh, DVOS validates. And I think that was the same spot he did last lap. Was that someone else? I'm not sure. No, it's shit. It's on the set. I'll have to check in the race director. Oh, it is his scrubs, I believe. No, it is. Will he be able to extend his provisional pole lead as he goes a 10th quicker in the middle set? Now he just needs to get his final part of the track absolutely perfect. Will he be able to pull something out the bag? I think he may. And around the final corner now, going straight on the power. It's going to be a 126.2. Wow, that is incredible. Now, done it. The person in P2 is on his outlap. Will he be able to demolish his chick's time? I don't think he will, but that's my opinion. Now Danny is on his flying lap here in Hungary. Is Ishchik on a lap? No. Will he go quicker than Ishchik, who's battling him for pole position? He goes 35 slow previous time. He needs to get that Alpine into a state where it's basically to the limit. As he goes out the chicane there, takes it very cleanly, as he does get only a little bit, slides a little bit on the exit, which made a bit of time, nearly validates that he gets a big snap, which may cost him as he's 200 quicker than his previous time. Wow. Does Weasel goes only 40 thousandths slower than Ishik. Was very impressive. Now we have to focus on Danny, because he may be able to snatch pole position here in Hungary from Ishik. Will he be able to pull that off? Round in the final corner, straight on the power. And he goes 300 times quicker than his previous time, and it's a 126.1. That is just extraordinary. Wow, that is amazing. Oh no, oh my god, Tom goes 100 times quicker. No, 50,000 quicker, sorry. Wow, that is just incredible. Now does Weasel be able to put on a fresh set of intermediates. No, oh no, he's on another flying lap. He does 100 tenths quicker than his previous sector 1 time, and he goes 200 tenths quicker in the sector 2. Now, he just needs to make this lap absolutely perfect. As there is a McLaren in front of him. Now, will that McLaren cause him any hassle through the final sector now? As he goes a little bit wide there. And he's pitting! Oh my. Has he just ruined a Haas front row lockout? Let me just check race director if he actually was on a lap. Yeah, he was quicker. Or did he invalidate? I'm not quite sure. Now Danny is on another fine lap. Will he take pole? Wow, what a lap. 200 tenths quicker. I'm not sure if that might be pole for him. Now Tom is 100 tenths quicker, I believe. And now he will not get pole position. Well, there's a second off. I think he took an extra lap to get his tyres perfect. And he just straight into the barrier. What has happened there? Danny has a little bit of a moment there, but he isn't on the flying lap. It may have paused him to DNF, so, and it didn't, so that's the most important thing. And now we got to focus on VFR. I think he's 100 times quicker than his previous time, but I don't think it will match Danny, as Tom is out of the pole position fight, as Ishik is also on the flying lap just behind VFR. VFR does purple sector 2. Ishik does purple sector 2. That might be wrong. I'm not quite sure, as Danny retires in the pit lane. Who will be able to take pole position here in Hungary today? Oh, who's that in the barrier? It's Diego. But now we've got to focus on this man. VFR, round the final corner now, straight on the power. And it's pole position. Provisional pole, sorry. Oh no, oh my lord. Ishik with a lap, what is just incredible, a 25.4. Holy Jesus Christ. That is monumental from the Mercedes driver. Wow. 300 tenths quicker than P2. Holy smokes. That is crazy. I don't think anyone else in this session will be able to beat him. But Diego is 300 tenths quicker than his previous time. So let's see what this man in the Alpine can do. As his teammate got P3 provisionally, but it might not be the case as he goes purple sector 2. I'm not sure if that's the game, just being funny or not, but on my screen it was. Now he's just rounding the final 2 corners now of the Hungary circuit. You need to take a very fast exit out of the final corner, short shifting into 4th, straight on the power. It is gonna be P2 for the man in Alpine. Oh boy, Devos goes P2. Holy smokes. That is incredible from the Ferrari driver. And it's pole position for Ishik. Wow. The Ferrari driver goes P2. What is just absolutely monumental. Wow. Holy moly. Ishik with pole position. That is crazy. Holy moly, guacamole. I don't say that much, but he did use 3 sets of intermediates, and I'm not quite sure if it's raining in the GP. Now, if anyone's watching, could you notify me that if it is raining in the GP? Now, it's going to be the race here in Hungary. I was Esteban Ocon won last year. Will Ishik be able to win in for the Mercedes, as the Mercedes couldn't have last year in the real life race? It should be very wide. There should be very wide options of strategies to use today. I would recommend a soft to medium, because starting on them softs is going to be crucial, especially if there's a safety car. And if you're starting on the mediums, it's going to be quite unfortunate, because the mediums can do a favour in them laps. Are we doing a formation lap? Yes, we are. So what will happen today? As Ishik is on pole position, Boy Divos in P2, Vido P3, VFR in P4, and Danny in P5, Tom in P6, Dusweasel in P7, Ryan in P8, Geordie in P9, Davino in P10, Diego in P11, and TSR in P12. What will happen tonight, ladies and gentlemen? It could be very interesting what happens, because you know there could be multiple crashes, multiple safety cars, anything could happen around here in the Hungary ring. I would be on board with Ishik on the formation lap, just in the final sector now. He has a good opportunity to win this GP, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure he will, because he just shows the pace what he had on those intermediates, as VFR and Danny are disqualified from the session. I'm pretty sure there was a little incident there between them both. Now, all the drivers are to be on the grid now shortly. What is gonna happen here in Division 1? Anything can happen. Anyone can crash. Anyone can win. Now, where is what's happening there? Now, there's Weasel just coming around the final corner now. It is gonna be shortly 5 red lights, as all the drivers are now lined up on the grid. It is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in the Hungary ring, and away we go. Ishik gets a pretty decent start, so does Dusweasel. Dusweasel is up into P5. Oh my god, oh my lord. What has just happened there? Between the 4 cars. I have just saw a lot of debris. I'm surprised there is not a safety car, because that was a monumental amount of debris on the circuit there, and there's going to be a lot of controversy between these drivers. What did I just witness there? And I just saw someone off, yes, and it's Davino. Ishik has kind of pulled away nicely to Divos, and Dusweasel is up into P3. He'll overtake Vido for that P3 position, what is very good for him. Now Geordie has overtaken his teammate of Diego, or it might have been the opposite, I'm not quite sure. No, he didn't have overtaken, I don't know what I'm on about. But that was a big incident, and there's going to be a lot of controversy about that. I'm not sure what quite happened, I'm not sure if someone spun. I'm pretty sure someone did. As Ishchek sets the fastest lap of a 1:23.0, and that's just the first lap of the GP. As ooh, is that 5 cars pitting? Yes, it is. That was just a crazy first lap. As 5 cars came together. Does Weasels in P3? Wow, what a comeback! But he is on soft compound of tyres. He came from all the way from P8 to P2. He is taking my advice of going on the softs for the start of the GP. As his shit just a little bit wide there, he didn't get as the best exit as he possibly can. Does Weasels gets a little bit of snap of oversteer there. He's not using that much of his ERS, and neither is Ishik. Ishik is currently on 80%, I believe, as he locks up the left front quite hardly there. Now does Weasel catching quite a significant amount per lap, as he gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's using all of his ERS. I recommend him to back out just before. Will he get the ERS on the main straight? I am not sure. I don't think he will. Oh wait, what? Oh no, yeah, because the detection zone. That is quite confusing. As does Weasel takes the lead of the race. He sends it down the inside into turn 1, what is a very clean move from does Weasel. But them softs won't last around 12 laps. If he has good tyre management skills, which I think he does, he maybe last them to around lap 15. Then he should box for the mediums to the end of the GP. If there is a safety clause in between, oh, and Davino has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Which I think he has a decent gap to the car behind. Ooh, what's happened? Oh, that's just my game bugging. Now, Ishchik will have the DRS wide open, going down the main straight. He does have 90% ERS to play with, but he can't make the move. But he'll also have the DRS again on the little second straight here. He still isn't using any of his ERS, which does Weasel is. He's used quite a heavy amount of ERS in the first few laps, which isn't that good. As he goes a little bit wide there, he may have got a warning for exceeding track limits, what is very easy to do around here in the Hungary ring. So let's just see what happened. Let me just have a look if he did exceed track limits. I don't think he did. Oh no, he didn't. Now Ishchek is using a little bit of his ERS there. Oh, who's that off? It's Geordie. He hit the barrier. As he does rejoin safely, since the car behind him is his teammate, and he is around 3 seconds away now after that little spin. Now will Ishchek send one down the inside into turn 1. As he uses a little bit of his ERS, and he also does have the DRS, but he won't. He doesn't have a smaller gap what he would like to. And now he'll also have the DRS once again, as he's using a little bit of his ERS to catch up, but he just can't find the pace on those mediums to get closer, does Weasel, as he does have a little bit of dirty air with it, because if you're in not around a 700 to 800 temp gap, you don't get that much dirty air, and below 7 temps you get quite a fair bit of dirty air from the car in front, as he locks up the right front quite a wee bit there, as Devos does get a second time penalty, and the car behind him is Vido, who doesn't have one. And now Diego got a penalty, yeah, he did, for exceeding track limits. Ooh, here's a little bit of a moment there, but it is okay. Tom overtook VFR, I believe. Wait, it has been a very poor race for him. But Does Weasel has made up 8 positions, I believe. No, 7. Was very good for the Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman. Let's just say now, Ishik will have the DRS. He can look for a move down the inside, but he doesn't. He still has nearly 100% DRS to play with. Wow. He's managing his ERS quite a lot. And it is coming into play. And it will come into play for the next few laps as he's catching up on that Mercedes that has a rocket ship behind it on the straights and in the corners as well, but that Haas just has that little extra speed. Oh, and VFR sets the fastest lap of the GP at 1:18.0 with them mediums. As Does Weasel touches a little bit of the drosser and gets a little bit of the snap of hose. Ishik is using his ERS to not that much. He is managing it really well, trying to keep that gap to Does Weasel as he's right up that gearbox of that Haas. Now he will have the DRS on the main straight. Will he be able to pull off a move? Who knows? He gets the DRS wide open, using all of his ERS in his bank, and he makes the move. But will Danny fight back? No, Does Weasel fight back? Yes, he does, but he can't make the move. Stick on Ishik. Ishik does make the move on Does Weasel, what is very crucial for this GP. Wow, that is just monumental. But Does Weasel is on them softs, and they won't last that long compared to the mediums. On the mediums you can last around 20 laps here in the Hungary ring. Is there any other battles going on? I believe there is between Danny and Davino. Davino's, ooh, went to level on the cross there. We also have the DRS on the little straight here. Will he be able to do anything? No, he is too far back. He has around 700th gap to the car in front. Excuse me for a moment. Alright, I need to stop doing comms. because I need to go somewhere and I did not know what was happening. But good luck to everyone, and I have to go. I'm very sorry, but I do have to go. Right.